Hi Sagittarius, thanks for tuning in to Miss Sweetcheekz Tarot. My name is Nicole and today I'm going to be doing just a collective reading for the sign of Sagittarius, and this is just pretty much kind of a look into the energies that are going to be surrounding you guys for the month of June. Then we're going to get a possible outcome to the energies surrounding you, and then also additional advice from Spirit about these messages that we get. So Sagittarius, I did do a pre-shuffle prior to recording to you guys, just to kind of get a glimpse at the energy that is surrounding you guys for the month of June. Now, based on the energies that I picked up from your reading, guys, I see that possibly there is some kind of emotional distance between you and someone else. You could be dealing possibly with another fire sign like yourself, so maybe another Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. Okay, but I do see that there's a sense of a possible emotional distance between the two of you. Okay, I do see here that someone has been kind of juggling the idea of starting something new, so there's a somewhat of a back and forth energy, whether it's you, Sagittarius, about this person you might have been thinking or connected with, or this person who was connected to you. All right, and it's based off on the fact that there is an emotional distance. There's a very big gap between the two of you as well. I do see here that there's a sense of loss as well, that there is a sense of, possibly missing out on someone who might have been, either you felt was a possible soulmate, or this is how this person felt about you, Saggy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to use 3 decks today, okay? So the first deck that I'm going to use is going to be the Universal Tarot deck, to see if the energies that we have for the month of June are the same ones that I previously picked up for you guys, or if it's for another type of Sagittarius, okay? Now, keep in mind that, energies are fluent, so you can either, it could be something that you maybe, how do you say, that you can relate to, or it could be energy that does not apply to you, okay? So if the energies do not apply to you, don't force them, don't make them fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? All right. Again, just if it's not your reading, it's not. So let's see, Saggy. All right, Spirit, what are the energies surrounding my Sagittarius going in towards the month of June? Let's see. What's the energies surrounding my Sagittarius, Spirit, for the month of June? All right, let's see. All right, 5 messages. All right, so you guys have the 9 of Cups. All right, so some kind of a wish, possibly something that may be a wish come true, or something that you had hoped for. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Ace of Wands, so it's a possible new beginning, something passionate. So there could be a wish come true that is being granted, whether it's to you, Sagittarius, or to the person who you guys may be dealing with for the month of June. Let's see, 4 messages. You do have the King of Swords, so you could have been dealing with a possible air sign, so maybe a Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, or someone who has been very cold, very cold and cutthroat with you. Either it's you who you've been that way, or this is this person who, the wish, some kind of wish is being granted towards. All right, you do have at the bottom of the deck the 5 of Swords, so there is some type of defensive energy. All right, so maybe this was a person that you were on a defensive with, or this person was on a defensive with you. So let's see. All right, you guys do have the Wheel of Fortune. So you could be dealing with a possible fixed sign. So maybe a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo, or an Aquarius. Like I said, you do have the King of Swords, and that is air energy. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. But there is some kind of turnaround of events. All right, because this is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so you could be dealing with a possible karmic partner. But there is a sense of something going in your favor. All right, because you do have the 9 of Cups as the first energy, so there is some kind of wish granted. So there's a turn of events possibly in a situation. With the Empress, this is Taurus energy, so there could be a sense of growth. All right, maybe someone is growing out of this whole defensive energy. Again, it could be this person, or it could be you, Saggy, that is growing out of this energy. Let's see, one more message. Wow. Okay, so you guys have the Lovers. This was already turned in the deck. I'm still going to get that card too as well, since it already came out. So you guys have the Lovers, all right? So there's some kind of sense of a growth, all right? Maybe someone is wanting growth when it comes to someone who they feel very connected to. And you do have the Magician energy, all right? So someone is possibly manifesting, or now they're choosing to turn a situation around and look for and seek growth, okay, with someone who they feel that it could be a soulmate or some kind of you know, either soulmate, twin flame type of connection, or someone who they feel this, I feel like Two of Cups. That's what I sense. That's the energy I'm picking up. A Two of Cups energy. All right. So it could be someone new, okay, that things are being turned in your favor, or this could be someone who you were hoping to have a situation being turned in your favor, Sagittarius. All right. And with the Magician, I do feel that someone is whoever this person is wanting to, or whether it's you or them, is whatever situation is being turned in your favor, there's going to be a sense of growth when it comes to this connection and manifestation. It's like you guys are going to come together and are going to be able to manifest. You do have the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there's like a new outlook on a situation. All right. So maybe someone is having a new, different perspective. They're seeing this connection in a different way. And that's, yeah, they're seeing things in a different perspective. They're seeing things in a different light. All right. Because right at the bottom of that Two of Wands, you have the Fool. All right. So they're seeing things in a very different perspective to start something new. Okay. So maybe this is what you, if it was you, Saggy, who has been kind of down, or we're kind of in disappointment about this whole connection, I do feel that there is something that is going to be coming towards you for the month of June. All right. Maybe a situation is going to be turning in your favor with this possible lover. Okay. All right, so we're going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot deck to see what the possible outcome of this energy is. All right. Let's see. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and get 5 messages for my Sagittariuses as to the possible outcome of this of the energies of that are going to be guiding them or coming towards my Sagittariuses for the month of June. Let's see. All right, so 5 messages. What are the 5 messages for my Sagittarius? All right, you guys have the Hangman. All right, so there could have been this situation, right? I feel like someone is getting some kind of enlightenment. All right, because then maybe the relationship between the two of you, or if you are with this person, maybe you felt like there was no growth happening, okay, between the two of you. But now you see that the situation between the two of you, the relationship is starting to turn more in your favor, and you're starting to see more growth. You're starting to see that they're more, they're working with you. It's like they're taking a different approach as to how to navigate or how to go about when it comes to the connection between the two of you. And if it's someone that you have not connected with, or that you felt that you were at a standstill or on a defensiveness with, I feel like this person is receiving some kind of clarity. You do have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. All right. So there could be something that had been put an end to, but there's like a desire of a rebirth or some kind of rebirth energy. All right, so whatever there was an end to, it seems like there's a rebirth to it. Let's see. You have the Empress energy again. Okay, so that's a double confirmation. So there's definitely either you, maybe this Empress, Sagittarius. So Empress is someone who is, this is pretty much all the queens together. Okay, this is the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. All right, so pretty much this is you, someone who is extremely beautiful, able to manifest, give birth and growth into ideas, or very nurturing as well. All right, so you're able to not only embrace or show that very strong and masculine energy, but at the same time you're able to as well balance between your feminine and your masculine energy. All right, so there's a very kind of a balance between the both when it comes to this Empress energy. So I do feel that whoever is receiving this new perspective or this new enlightenment, they're seeing growth. All right. And then with this 3 of Wands, they're wanting to manifest with, because at the bottom you have the 9 of Wands as well. So the 3 of Wands, I feel like someone is wanting to manifest some kind of, you know, putting the swords down or letting go of this kind of defensive energy when it comes to this connection. Let's see. You do have the King of Cups. All right, so it could be, you could be dealing with a possible water sign. So maybe a, you know, Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces, or someone that has a lot of emotion. Or maybe this is you who has had a lot of emotion, hoping to, you know, for the situation to grow because you've been very emotional about it. Or this is this person. And then with the high priestess, it could be someone who has been intuitively guided towards making this decision. Someone intuitively knows that this is where they are going to be able to find growth. Let's see. And then you guys have the Ace of Cups. All right, so this is definitely some kind of new offer of love. Maybe someone new in your life that is moving towards you, Sagittarius, for the month of June. All right, so maybe you were hoping for for someone new to come into your life for the month of June, and that's what's happening by the end. You're gonna have some kind of new love offer, and you know this. All right, because at the bottom of the deck you have the 4 of Swords. So with the 4 of Swords, that means healing, taking some time to rest, and really putting that, you know, taking some time to rest, heal, recuperate from whatever losses or whatever challenges you guys have been facing. All right, but I feel like there's some kind of either new energy that is coming towards you, that is possibly someone new that you feel is a soulmate to you, or it could be someone that there had been an end with. All right, it was something that had been put an end to, and now is being kind of, because you have the Wheel of Fortune, now this situation is being turned around, or is being, someone is coming back around into the situation to try to turn things between you and them, or you doing that with this person. So you have the 4 of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so with the Ace of Pentacles, again, this is a new offer of stability. This is very big stability. Okay, so this is a growth in your finances. All right, so you could be taking some rest and some time to kind of work on yourself and work on your possible finances. And then right after that, you have the 3 of Pentacles. So it could be, again, a person that's coming towards you, Sagittarius, that you guys were dealing with, that there had been an end with the disconnection, and now this situation is being revisited again by either this person or by you, and a situation is being turned around, okay, because of a possible sense of loss. So let's see what advice Spirit has for my Sagittariuses. So that's the possible outcome. Okay, so I feel like someone is being, you know, receiving some kind of enlightenment about the growth of this relationship, because of the fact that there's so many emotions hidden about this person. Maybe someone is feeling like, hey, you know, I'm losing my Sagittarius. You know, I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose this connection that feels like a soulmate, because I keep juggling the decisions of going back and forth, and someone is receiving some kind of enlightenment about how to approach the situation, or the relationship, or the situation. All right, let's see. What advice do we have for my Sagittarius, Spirit, for the month of June? All right, so you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, Saggy. This is either Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So again, it could have been something that you had been waiting for. All right, because the Knight of Pentacles is one of the most slowest signs, or one of those slowest cards, or one of the slowest pentacles in all the knights. So definitely something that maybe you were waiting for to turn in your favor. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups again. So again, I feel like it's a rebirth of some kind of connection or commitment that there had been an end to, or something that is going to bring a lot of happiness to you emotionally. All right, let's see. You have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, wow. So you guys have, look at how funny is that? You guys have the King of Cups. All right, and then you have the Queen of Cups. So it's definitely something that someone who you both felt a lot of love for each other, or there was a lot of emotions when it came to this connection, but someone felt that, you know, there was a lot of disappointment, and, you know, they were becoming emotionally distant. They were distancing themselves emotionally from this. All right, and it started kind of, whoever was feeling this distance, or whoever was starting to feel this, was beginning to feel hurt by this, or they were beginning is starting to kind of like, it's like the moment they felt that, spirit was like, hey, listen, you need to wake up, you need to make your decision, you need to act now, because you know your Sagittarius is, you know, getting away from you. They're moving away, they're getting far from you emotionally, and you're gonna miss out. And at the bottom you have the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely, again, you could be dealing with a fixed sign, or someone who is very determined to want to turn the situation around between the two of you. Let's see, 3 more messages. What's the advice we have for my Sagittarius spirit? Yeah, you have the 8 of Wands. So there's definitely a lot of passion. All right, so there's a lot of emotion and passion about something that you had been waiting on. With the 6 of Swords, it's moving away into more calmer waters. All right, because you see how she's on this boat, she's on a boat, and she looks disappointed, but she's moving away. All right, so there's some kind of travel. You could be moving in the month of June, Sagittarius. All right, and this is what's causing someone who feels that you're becoming emotionally distant. All right, because they're seeing movement from you. You're moving, you're relocating, you're either taking a trip, just something that's becoming, that's kind of triggering them to react, because now there's more distance between the two of you. Let's see, 2 more messages. You have the Queen of Wands. All right, so this is definitely your energy, Saggy, for the month of June. All right, so you, I feel like, let me see, 1 more message. And then you guys have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like what's happening, all right, I feel like what's the advice that's happening for you, or the advice that I'm receiving for you guys for the month of June, is that something that you had been waiting for, that maybe you were emotional about, you kind of gave up on that. All right, you gave up on waiting on this connection to come around. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Lovers again. So you could be dealing with a possible Gemini, okay? So again, that's a double confirmation 2 times. So you got it for the first as the energy surrounding you, and then here, this is the energy for the advice that you're being given by Spirit about the Lovers. All right, so I feel like when you chose to stop waiting, all right, on this connection to come around, when you decided to not wait anymore, Sagittarius, and it caused this how do you say, this dominoes effect of everything changing, because maybe you started to become more emotionally distant, maybe you started to relocate, maybe you're moving away, you're kind of creating this distance between you and this person. This person is starting to feel this, okay, for the month of June. Now they're starting to see the distance. Now they're starting to take notice of the distance that you're starting to plant between the two of you, because even though you may have a lot of emotion about it, at the same time, it's caused a lot of disappointment, because you do have the 3 of Swords on there as well. All right, so it's like Spirit has been guiding you to kind of work on yourself. All right, continue to work on yourself with this Knight of Pentacles. Continue to kind of build and, you know, plant solid, you know, things that are going to bring abundance to you, and just work on yourself emotionally, and, you know, put passion into the things that really bring happiness to you, Saggy, for the month of June. All right, even though there is a sense of loss or disappointment when it comes to a possible lover, that's what Spirit is saying. All right, for you to continue to work on yourself, and to continue to give love into who you are, to bring healing into who you are. Okay, let me get some advice from my romance angels for you guys. So I do feel like whatever is taking place for this month of June, Saggy, is going to trigger someone, okay? It's going to trigger someone, because now they're going to see that you are very serious about putting distance between the two of you, all right? And this is what's going to trigger them to really react, or want to take some type of action about wanting to turn a situation around between the two of you, all right? You could have been dealing with someone who put you in a third-party situation, or is having to choose between lovers, but I do feel like it's someone who has a lot of emotion towards you, and you both, it's like you're both kind of mirroring each other right now. But it's like someone is not bulging, and it's like, you know, if it's 2 fire signs, yeah, it's definitely someone is waiting for the other one to react. Okay, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so maybe your finances haven't been very well, or their finances haven't been very well, and this is what had caused a friction and a distance between the two of you. All right, but this, I feel like for the month of June, you're going to be looking at a much more abundant, you know, area when it comes to your finances. So your finances, I do see here that are going to be getting a lot better. You do have new love, okay? So like I said, it could be a situation turning around, or maybe somebody new that feels like a soulmate is going to be moving or directing themselves towards you, Sagittarius, for the month of June, okay? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so maybe this is what's getting this person to react, if it's someone from your past. All right, if it's someone from your past, it could be them watching you, wanting to kind of start dating. Maybe you meet somebody who you kind of connect with, and this is what's getting them to be like, hey, listen, you better start, like, you know, acting, and you better start, you know, wake up, because you're about to lose your Sagittarius. And then you have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so maybe someone was very controlling in this connection. All right. How funny. You guys have romantic feelings at the bottom of the deck. So it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so maybe this person, again, I feel like there was a lot of love between the two of you, but then someone became emotionally distant. All right, and this is what started to become what started to worry someone. I felt like there was a sense of worry, a fear, all right, about losing the other person because of the space that was being created and built between the two of you. So again, new love can be either someone new that's coming towards you, Sagittarius, or this is or because of the situation being turned around, or someone wanting to kind of turn things around in a situation. It's gonna feel like new love. All right, it's gonna feel like a whole new relationship, because now they're wanting to do things differently when it comes to this connection. All right, maybe they realize that, you know, you are someone that they don't want to let go of emotionally, even when they kind of saw that there was distance being put between the two of you. All right, you either were hoping for things to be turned around, or they were hoping for things to be turned around. Let's get more two advices from my Power of Thought cards for my Sagittarius. All right, so we have that one, and then we have this one. It's very hard to shuffle these, so. Okay, so we have, my thoughts are creative. Okay, so I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind, no person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. All right, so I feel like this is the energy that you picked up on for the month of June, or that you're going to be picking up for the month of June, Saggy. That's why I feel like this person is beginning to see this emotional distance from you, all right, because you're choosing to take a different approach. All right, maybe in the past you were very overwhelmed emotionally, mentally, about when things would go wrong, but now you're choosing to just go on a different route. You're choosing to not stay stuck in that mindset anymore, and that's why you're creating distance. Okay, it says, I am beautiful and everyone loves me. Yes, you are. And it says, I radiate acceptance. I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. So yeah, Saggy, this is what your spirit guides are saying. I feel like you're really taking this time to heal yourself, to give love to yourself, to, you know, work on your manifestation and your abundance. And you're putting distance and putting ending to things that are not serving you emotionally. All right. And whatever decisions you're taking for the month of June, or new endeavors, this is what's going to trigger some people that maybe didn't take you seriously, or took you for granted while you were with them or around their energies, and now they're wanting to come back around, Saggy, okay, for the month of June. I really hope you guys enjoy your messages. Make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.